Hello and merry me. It's me, Rowan Ravenwolf, with Triple Goddess Apothecary and Reiki. So hope you can hear me. Happy Monday. Um, Very excited. This is a book review on Heal the Witch Wound by Celeste Larsen. This is a fairly new book. I think it came out actually the tail end of last year. Let me just double check. Yes, it came out last year, 2023. Um, this is a fabulous book. So I wanted to jump in and start reviewing Heal the Witch Wound. I tab my books. Some of you see this as we go through that I'll tab things that are important. So I'll get to those when we get to those. What I love about this book is it's broken into three parts. So the first part is the burning times, and this is a history of the witch trials. It's a brief history, but it's very informative. So if you don't know much about the witch trials, this is a great place to start. It talks about we do have our ancestry and our ancestry connection, and that's really what it's talking about. And it's also talking about potential connections with past lives. I love I'm trying not to be too big of a spoiler here. It does talk about connection with the change of worship from the matriarch to the patriarchy, and how the patriarchy really suppresses women. It's not to say that there aren't more suppressions and prejudice out there. So don't take it that way. Don't take what I'm saying that way, and don't take the book that way. She is really clear about that. But it does talk about that, how 80% of the witches that were burned during the witch trials were women. We really don't hear about that 20%, though, that were men. But we know that they were all healers. They were in the village. They were midwives. They were the ones that everybody went to for guidance. It's just like nowadays. Nowadays we still go to the local witches, or you may be the witch that people go to. The next section is symptoms of the witch wound. And we all probably have a symptom. I have not met anybody in the community that isn't trying to heal from something. And this was really great. So this is where I have my tabs. So each chapter actually goes over certain things. And she specifically in the book, she'll go, the witch wound will show up as, and then she gives bullet points. And that's what's marked in the second section. What is really cool is, as you're reading this, don't be surprised if while you're reading the chapter on the witch wound that you're like, okay, this sounds familiar. I do this. And then when you get to the back, when the bullet points pop up, you'll be able to go, yep, that's me. I think that's really important, because we can't heal ourselves until we can recognize what we need to heal. And she's just really to the point. So that's one thing that I really loved about it, because let's face it, we all have some kind of wound that we need to heal. And in here, she goes over that. So I want to kind of read just the sections in the second part. I want to read the different chapters so that you have an idea. Which I probably should have. I'll start with part 1, the burning times, when she's talking about the history of the witch trials. First, it's before the burning times, the peak of the witch trials, the role of gender in the witch trials, and the legacy of the witch craze. So part 2, where I just talked about the tab part, the symptoms of the witch wound, sorry. So hiding in the spiritual room closet, which a lot of us either are totally out, partially out, or completely in. And so she does talk about that, and you're going to be able to relate to some point, especially if you have come out, because coming out is really hard. And it's real. Yes, I had that wound. So that's what you'll see when you read that part. Then muting your self-expression, feeling lost, stuck, or blocked. 8 is the ancestral wounding and past life memories. And chapter 9 is the wounded feminine. So those are the parts of section 2. So section 3, this is really using your magic, using your power to heal your witch wound. So part 3 is healing the witch wound. And 10 is clearing energetic space. And she's got some great ideas. 11, conjuring self-empowerment. 12 is ancestral healing. 13 is healing the divine feminine. 14 is somatic healing. 15 is earth healing. 16 is moving into your magic power. And then the conclusion is the spiritual path of the witch. She does have a bibliography, so you can expand upon everything that you need if you want to expand on anything. She does have great resources for the witch hunts. So if you want to learn more about the witch hunts, you're going to be really excited. So she does have that. She even breaks them down by chapter. So that's, I think, super helpful, because there was like a lot of the chapters where I'm like, this is really cool. I want to learn more about this. Because let's face it, we can't, sometimes our beautiful, gifted, talented authors in the occult community, they can't give us like a 90,000 page book. So we, sometimes we want to expand on that. So just to kind of like go in here, there are ways to create rituals. She's got rituals, spell casting. So part 3, the last part, has rituals and spell castings, and there are some fabulous ones in here. Some are similar to things that I've done, but I do like the way she does it. I didn't mark any of those, which I should have, so I'm going to have to go back, because now I'm like, I'm going to have to go back and look for the ones that I really liked the most. And the nice thing is with any witch, whenever we get them and we have any spells and rituals, we can actually customize them to us and customize them to your practice, because you can use it as a guidance, or you can do the whole thing and you can do exactly everything that they're doing. So that's one fun thing that you can do. So this is Heal the Witch Wound by Celeste Larsen. It is put out by Wiser Books, one of my favorite. Not that there's not many, but we do need to support our witchcraft community. So this is a fabulous one, especially if you are starting a healing process, or if you're starting shadow work. This is a really great book to help you. It walks you through a lot of steps and why we might be where we're at. So go pick yours up today. Support small businesses. So support those small witchcraft stores, or support those of us that have online stores. I don't carry this one currently right now in my shop, but I do have other supplies you can get. But please support small. Let's support our occult community so that we can grow. With that, have a blessed day and Merry